alive at the 75th birthday of an icon, Senator Anthony Adefuye. Senator Anthony Adefuye is the deputy leader of the Lagos East Senatorial District for the All Progressive Congress. My name is Clemens Precious. I'll be the one to take you on this joyride. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Senator Anthony Ogungbemi Adefuye celebrates 75th birthday in grand style. It is not every time you see dignitaries from different walks of life gather to celebrate one of their own. An accomplished engineer, successful businessman, frontline politician, philanthropist, and respected elder statesman. Senator Chief Anthony Ogungbemi Adefuye, the Olugbon of Lagos and Sobaloju of the South, as he celebrates his 75th birthday in grand style. Born on the 14th of August 1944 in Lafiaji area of Lagos State, Adefuye started his primary education at St. Matthias Catholic Primary School, Lafiaji. He then proceeds to the prestigious St. Gregory College, Ibadan, before he opted for Yaba College of Technology Secondary School because of his love for science and technology. In 1963, Senator Adefuye obtained his GCE O-level and a junior diploma in technical education and was sponsored to Ibadan Polytechnic by the Electricity Corporation of Nigeria, ECN, now known as PHCN, for its national diploma in mechanical and electrical engineering. Popularly called Tony by his friends and associates, he was later admitted to study engineering at the University of Lagos. After working with different organizations, he decided to forge his own path in 1980. He took the courageous decision to resign his senior managerial appointment with the Blockwood Arch Nigeria Limited to establish his own company. Adefuye's impact in the fight for democracy cannot be overemphasized, as he is also a formidable politician. He was a chairman of the defunct UNCP in Lagos State, and he also became the chairman of Sanwo-Olu local government under the defunct Social Democratic Party, SDP. He was also elected senator in 1992 to represent Lagos East Senatorial District, where he served under various committees. The birthday celebration was an array of interesting activities, all put together by the organizing committee. The celebration started on the 9th of August 2019 as Senator was celebrated by the Theatre Arts and Music Practitioners Association at the Banquet Hall, Sanwo-Olu, Lagos. A Thanksgiving service was held at the family chapel where important personalities like the former Vice President of Nigeria, Oladipo Diya, and many other dignitaries graced the event to celebrate. However, a novelty match was also organized by ex-international Tajuddin Disu at the Teslim Balogun Stadium, Surulere, to celebrate a man who influenced youths positively. The highlight of the week-long event was the grand finale, which started with Thanksgiving service at the St. Denis Catholic Church, Akoka, Lagos. Present at the church service was the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, his wife, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, and his deputy, Obafemi Hamzat, together with representatives of traditional rulers, Oni of Ile-Ife and Oba of Lagos. The governor gave a remark during the Thanksgiving service as he lauded Senator Adefuye for being a source of inspiration to young politicians.
Let me, on behalf of my excellency, my wife, and all of Lagos State, and I know how important it is when you celebrate your Christmas and you keep happy. Today is not a day of speeches, it is just a day to thank God for the life of our father. A man that is obvious that his contribution to the Catholic Church, his contribution to the good people of Lagos East, his contribution to members and political congregation of Lagos State and Nigeria in general, our father, our uncle, our grandfather, our leader, most distinguished Senator Anthony Ogungbemi Adefuye. I think he deserves an round of applause. Distinguished Senator, may I also acknowledge birthday greetings to Reverend Father Collins Obidiga, who also today is celebrating his birthday. Oh, his first mass. I think he's done no more celebration. I had the unique opportunity of marrying my wife at my 20. We thank God because even in those deceptive group, God has held on to all the good things that we know that you have been doing for mankind this past 75 years. We want to thank God because we know that you are not just only a believer of the worship of God, but you are a servant in the household of God. But more importantly, God has given you the opportunity to serve Him, but more importantly, to serve humanity. Because we know that in your political journey, you have influenced life, you have been a source of encouragement to others, and you have also been an outstanding businessman. You have been an astute politician. You have been a tremendous giver, an outstanding organizer. You have been a believer of everything that you democracy stands for. If I ask Honorable Wale, and I'm sure you have also been a good father, or even to Google, you have been a source of pillar to all of them. Not only have you done that, in the whole political landscape of Bariga, Shomolu, Lagos East, where you traverse, you have been a political juggernaut. You have been a source of inspiration to all of us. On a personal note, I have had opportunity of relating with you lots and lots of time, and I know how very passionate you are with ensuring that the dividends of democracy, the dividends of good governance is so important. How you have advised us to ensure that the opportunity that has been given to us, we should not let it slip back. Let us ensure that the true tenets of democracy, which is improvement of the quality of life, ensuring that the security of life and property is paramount. Those are some of the words that you have invited us with. And so we thank God for your life. We thank God and we continue to pray that as pastor and as priest have prayed that if it pleases God, we will celebrate 80 with you, we will celebrate 90 with you, we will celebrate 100 with you. And at that time, God is bringing to you and your God. I want to thank everybody for coming to participate with our father, with our leader today. We bring greetings from the people of Lagos State to all of you, and we're still expecting him to continue to believe and to live what he stands for, which is to ensure that fairness, just equity continue to play in our environment. Thank you very much and have a good afternoon.
Reception followed immediately after the Thanksgiving service at the Ehen Event Center, GRA Ikeja, Lagos, as it was well attended by high-profile members of the society such as former Ogun State Governor Gbenga Daniel, Musliu Obanikoro, Abike Dabiri Erewa, and many more. The cutting of cake was led by former President of the Lagos State Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Chief Dr. Mrs. Onekepo Akonde, CON. It was celebration time as the celebrants and his notable guests were treated to good music from Juju Maestro King Sunny Ade.
Yeah.
During and after the event, a cohort blog interviewed dignitaries as well as well-wishers as they all have lots to say about who Senator Anthony Adefuye is.
You can see from what the testimonial from the parish priest today, that's been a giver. He's been an instrument to be used in the household of God. He's been one of the people that put up this edifice. So it's someone that we are truly, really proud as Lagosians, to be associated with. And we want to wish him all the very best. We want to wish him good health. We want to wish his family all of the best wishes, at this point in time. And we'll continue to pray for leaders of his type, right, that we'll continue to see so many of them, live long in the land of the living. Thank you.
We cannot finish the discussion of Anthony Adefuye under a few minutes, but we'll still say something. We've been friends for long, and we are together in the struggle for the emergence of MKO Abiola. We enjoy together, and at the end of the day, the military did their worst, and we give glory to God. We are not relenting in the struggle to continue that there must be full democracy in Nigeria, and we thank God. He strongly believes in egalitarian society. He has done his best. The greatest number of goods must go to the greatest number of the people. He believes strongly in this. And up to today, he's an ambassador of good democracy. And I thank God for his life. In the area of his own profession, engineering, he has a good road construction company. And he's a man of the people. Man of the people. He's doing 75. My prayer is that he will do 105, 120, and more. We cannot finish it. Adefuye is a good man. And may God continue to bless and enrich his life. Thank you.
Anthony Adefuye is a good friend of mine and a good friend of all of us. He's a kind man, honest and hardworking. He's a man that loves everybody. He's not a problem person. So I wish him more years.
He's very, very good in politics. I usually call him logistics, because he knows about the in and out of politics. And we have been together for quite a long time. During the time of late MKO Abiola and so on and so forth. So he's very intelligent, very cooperative, and very reliable. He's loyal to the core. He obeys the party constitution, and is good. We wouldn't like to lose somebody like him, so we wish him many happy returns of the day and more years.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
He's just like a daddy to me. He's everything to me. He's my mentor.
So in 3 words, what can you describe Senator Anthony as?
He's a good role model. He's a father indeed. He's a pleasant man.
So what are your prayers and your wishes for him?
I would like to wish my dad, my father, my role model, my mentor, Senator Anthony Adefuye, the Olugbo of Lagos, happy birthday, long life and prosperity. He has been, blessing to people. And I pray that all his children will receive blessing in Jesus' name. The remaining days of his life, he will not know sorrow. The Lord will strengthen him the more. He was at my mommy's birthday party like 3 months ago. I really appreciate him for that. So I wish him long life and prosperity. I so much love him. And I pray that the Lord will strengthen him more. He will be 80, he will be 90, he will be 100 in Jesus' name.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you. Yeah.
The celebrant of today, first of all, let me say and wish him happy birthday, long life and prosperity, in good health. Moses was 120 years old. Still, he was still energetic. So I wish him the same. Senator Anthony Adefuye is a leader par excellence. A leader that one cannot just toy with if you know his worth. He's a leader that is faithful, truthful, and someone that likes drawing people near and like lifting up people. So such is Senator Anthony Adefuye.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
He's our leader. He's our father. He's the celebrant of today. We are following his footsteps. So we are happy to be here to rejoice with him. He's one of our GAC. So he's our father, political father.
So what prayer or advice do you have for him?
Yes, he's just starting, just 75. He still has many years to go. So I pray we'll gather here together to celebrate 80, to celebrate 90, and to celebrate a centenary for him.
I've been a political leader for decades. And it's also my father. Because during my wedding, he was the chairman of my wedding celebration then. So it is a person that is who you have to emulate. Because the father that takes good care of his children, even politically. He is a leader that will reckon with when it comes to politics. So I really thank God for his life, for keeping him up to this day, for him celebrating 75 years on heart. I wish him many more years on heart. Thank you.
Oh, the celebrant is my uncle, and I'm so proud to have him to be one of the people I look up to, like a role model.
The contribution of this enigma.
I mean, countless of things. If I start today, we won't finish. He's a very God-fearing man, loving man, role model to most of us. In fact, I just can't, there is no word that can describe Senator Adefuye.
Basically, anywhere we do go, it's always responsible and very, very reliable. Oh, my prayer for him is to continue living in good health, long life, prosperity. I wish him, and I pray that by the grace of God, we are going to celebrate his 80th birthday, 90th birthday, 100 in good health, in Jesus' name.
Yeah, Senator Adefuye is a father and he's a philanthropist. He loves people around him. I've moved with him quite a long time, and he's a good leader. In fact, that title that was given to him, the Olugbo of Lagos, I can confirm that it's the Olugbo, because whenever there is a problem, he used a strategical way of attacking the root of that particular problem. I give kudos to him. That's why I came personally here to come and celebrate with him. He's a father to the core. Thank you.
What are your prayers?
My prayer to him is to wish him long life with good health and prosperity as well. Because long life without good health is not something one will pray for. Most especially since he's a man. Because once a man is going to 80, 85, it's a real problem. So I pray God will give him a healthy life so that at 90, he will be still being, at least attacking his wife regularly at every point in that. He will say, in fact, he has the body, health to do it. Thank you.
Well, this is no doubt a monumental occasion. It's an achievement. Living for 75 years of existence in a country where you have the average lifespan is about 50, is a landmark achievement. And I think it's a testament to the life that he lived. It is true to say that we don't get to choose how we die, but we get to choose how he lived. And I think he lived very well. Exemplary life, a life dedicated to the cause of humanity. That is what he has been able to do in the 5 years of existence. And if I could just sum up the character of the life that they lived with few words, I could say he's a very humble man. I can say it's somebody that is very competent, somebody that is very satisfied with his life, somebody that is very altruistic, somebody that just wants to give to make other people's happy. So my advice to him is that whatever he has done that has been able to sustain him to this point in his life, 75 years of advancing the cause of humanity, he shouldn't stop. He should continue to do it. God has been good to him. So my dear Senator, God has been good to you. Continue to live the life that you have lived. Don't change anything. Continue to smile, and let your smile continue to change the world. I congratulate you today as you celebrate 75 of your existence in this world, and I pray that God will continue to give you strength to live as many years as possible. We'll be here to celebrate your 80, your 85, your 90, your 100, and as you live, God will continue to grant you all it takes to make life beautiful for you and more meaningful to the underprivileged in our society. Congratulations, sir.
I'm happy to be here today. Senator is somebody that I respect. He's a great achiever. He's an icon. He's a man who has touched many lives in many positive ways. Very patriotic. He's very particular about Nigeria. He has done so well. And many people are here to celebrate with him. So I congratulate him. Wish him many more years in good health and more prosperity.
He's my friend. I've known him for several years. And I've known him to be a good and upstanding man. And that's why we've been able to sustain the relationship. I know his family, and I know him to be a jolly good fellow. He's a good person to associate with.
So, in one sentence, how can you describe the celebrant?
Well, yeah, he's somebody who's devoted the entirety of his life to advancing the cause of private enterprise and also advancing the cause of the public good. So it's a combination of the two. And
so what prayer and advice do you have for him?
That he'll have many more years in good health, and that he'll be able to continue to work in the interest of the public, and also that his family will be truly blessed.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
So, what can you say about the celebrant today, Senator Anthony Adefuye?
Well, I first and foremost congratulate him. I have known Senator Adefuye for well over 30 to 40 years in politics, and he has rendered a selfless service to the people of Shomolu Bariga. He has shown a leadership of highest degree of quality. Not only that, he is a leader that believes in empowering his followers and making leaders among leaders that will even succeed in whenever he gets to retirement stage. He's a philanthropist of highest order. He's a man that organized clinic on every Wednesday in those days, where people of Shomoru Bariga will go there to seek for one assistance and the other, and which he had tended to them almost immediately. Not only that, he has been a loving person. He's a political enigma. He's a political icon. He's a man that has been very consistent in politics. And is a man that really believes that leaders must be made among his supporters.
So what are your prayers?
Well, my prayers for him is that I wish him a longevity of life, that he lives and overcome all unsurmountable problems. In course of, growing, I pray that he reaches 80, 90, 100.
He's my political leader.
What can you say about him?
Well, he's a fantastic human being, a consummate politician, a man who has served in several capacities. Above all, very kind man and obeying, and of course, he's a kind of leader that has led well, and that is why some of us are here today to celebrate with him.
What are your prayers and wishes for him?
Well, I wish him all the best.
We are here to celebrate with him. He's a man that has encouraged a lot of us, and he's a man that we are very proud of. That's the reason why I'm here today with others, to come and celebrate with him.
Well, I am privileged to be a member of the committee, precisely the media committee. And that's why I'm connected with the entire essence of what I'm doing now. From all I can say, taking into consideration the documentary features that I did, the people I contacted, those I interviewed, the feedback we got about this enigma, I would simply say that this is a man who is beyond what words can really explain. He's a creation of God's own special creation. I don't want to use the common parlance of what people will say, that he is iconic, he is this, he is that, but I am painstakingly looking at the entire narrative of what I have done to come up with a documentary on him, to say that he's a special creation of God's creation.
Well, Senator Adefuye is a core professional man. He's an engineer who has made a mark in his chosen career. He's a consummate politician, a grassroots politician, a philanthropist, and a church leader.
So what prayer and advice do you have for him today?
I wish him long life and prosperity, that God will continue to give him good health. He will be a blessing to the generation and the next generation. Thank you.
Well, as a father, I would describe him as a disciplinarian. He tries to instill values. As a politician, I would describe him as a man of integrity and somebody with a depth of character within him. He has tried his possible best to impact on the political landscape of Lagos State and Nigeria as a whole. During the June 12 crisis, he had his own part in the fight, in the struggle for the actualization of the mandate. And during the June 12 era also, during General Diaz's troubled times, he didn't say because the man was incarcerated he would distance himself from him. He actually went forward and asked about his friend. He didn't shy away from him as other people did during that time, but he showed he was always going there to see him, and even at the expense of being branded an enemy of the government then, which was Abacha's government, he still went. He had all things done to him. His accounts were frozen. So many things were. His contracts were stopped. So many things were done to him then, but it didn't discourage him. He was still a man of himself.
He is someone I would call a mentor. In a very short time, I was opportune to know him when I had a crisis, and he came quickly to solve that crisis. And ever since then, I I couldn't have imagined a lofty, position to have met such a kind-hearted man. So he played a very good role in my life, and ever since, I don't want to take it for granted. When he invited me and my husband for this event, we had to leave whatever thing we're doing to be here. He's an amazing person.
Politically, he's my mentor. Spiritually, I am his mentor. Myself and my wife were the sponsors in their wedding in the Catholic Church, whereas he brought me into politics in Lagos too. So under him, I contested election on the option A system, and I had a landslide victory. So I've been with him for a very long time.
So what can you say about his personality?
Senator Adefuye, there's no word that can describe his personality. No word in the English lexicon that I know of that I can describe his personality with. He's such a man full of love for other people, kindness. He is moved by helping people. In the parish where we used to worship together before I left for Ikeja, and he still goes there. Imagine him with a Catholic church next door, with all the bourgeois here in Lekki Phase 1. He still manages to go to the CDEF group at Bariga to worship on Sundays. That can tell you the kind of person he is. He can decide to worship here with the tall and the mighty, the great ones, the admirals and all those people here. But he chooses to go and worship with the people of socioeconomic group of CDEF. So you can imagine the kind of person he is.
Very close friends of Senator Adefuye. We are also very close political associates. He's a very, very industrious man, very loyal man, very loyal friend, very patriotic Nigerian, very committed and devoted to the welfare of the Nigerian masses. He's a man who cares about the people and looks after the welfare of the people.
So sir, what can you say about his personality? Like, what is his best trait? His personality, what can you say about his personality, sir?
I told you, he's a very hard-working person, very jovial, very helpful, very supportive, and is a thoroughbred professional, very hard-working person.
So what advice do you want to give him, and prayers? What are your advice and your prayers?
My advice to him is that he should continue the way he has been doing, in the service of his people, in the service of Nigeria, in the service of his community. He should continue to be of service, and God will continue to help him and to bless him, because God loves people who help the underprivileged. To the extent that he continues to help the underprivileged, God will continue to help him.
Apart from having been together in the Senate, we are also together in the Yoruba Unity Forum, and I would say that Senator Adefuye, I consider him to be not only a political associate but also a friend.
So what would you classify his personality to be?
Well, I know him to be very hardworking, very consistent, and an astute politician.
All right. So, Mama, what advice and prayer do you have for him today?
Well, he's 75 years old today, and I hope that he'll be 85, 95, and 105.
He's just a role model. He's a political role model that has been training us how to deal with the grassroots, how to take care of our grassroots for quite a long time. He was our state chairman during UNCP, and that has been the time he has been taking us. And he's been doing wonderful things in everybody's life. That's why we are committed to his success.
So what can you describe his personality to be?
He's just a leveler. He doesn't have, if you look at his friend, 90% of his friends are just like his children. That's the type of person he is. And he cares for the needy. He doesn't want people to suffer. He can give out anything
to take care of the masses. And that is part of the attribute we see in him that made us make him our role model.
Because of the tribulations I suffered during the Abacha period, I never knew I would grow to be 75. Also, there had been some mistakes sometimes during my medical checkup. And not even in Nigeria, so don't say Nigeria, because a lot of you go abroad for medical checks. No, I don't go abroad for medical check. I always do my medical check here in Nigeria, because Nigerians know my body better than foreigners. So I always do my medical checks here. If I go abroad, just know I want to confirm what the Nigerians have said, not because I think they can give me a better treatment. I have been abroad once or twice where I have been misdiagnosed, and it's only the grace of God that I escaped it, because I was always looking for second opinion, and that second opinion saved my life. So the secret is medical care, no other thing.
Okay, sir, you talked about the Abacha regime and you suffered so much. And one of the people that you stood in for, who happened to be your friend today, Janadia, is here with you as well. But just take us through those times and how you were able to sustain, despite the odds, bringing democracy to Nigeria.
Now, he was there, and if not for him, I would be a dead man today. If not for Janadia, I would be a dead man today. When that sentence was passed on me, he was the one who went and pleaded with Abacha not to assassinate me, after various attempts have been carried out on me. And that's why you always see me with him. For him, I will not be alive.
Sir, you have been a key player in nation building. Now, what is your charge and message to present political leaders in the country?
Now, my advice to leaders is that they should make sure they verify what they say. They should not believe in heresy. Sometimes these people believe seriously in us. And when we misinform them, it can lead to catastrophe. So we should verify whatever information we want to give to our supporters. That's my advice to them today. They must verify that information before they say it out publicly, because the people believe in us. It is not only when you continue to pass wrong information, bad information, that you can be popular. You can be popular by leading the people aright. You don't have to appear on television all the time. You don't have to appear on radio all the time. But make sure that when you appear, the people are going to hear the truth from you.
Senator Adefuye is currently a member of Governor Advisory Committee (GAC) and is married with many successful children. We wish him a happy birthday.
We pray that God will elongate your life in good health.
Thank you.
So the first question I'd like to ask you is, if you had just one wish today to say, what wish would that be?
To make Nigeria great. That would be my wish. And I'm sure Nigeria will be great. We just need to be patient.
So everyone we've interviewed says just one thing, that he's a man of the people. He has a big heart for the people. How have you been able to accomplish that?
Now, it is my own simple belief that unless you share what you have with those who don't have, you are a poor man. You can only be rich when you share what you have. Even when it is not enough and you share it, that is the time to share that Lord will program you as one of the richest. But if you have and you just hoard it while people are suffering, while people beg you and you ignore them, then you are a very poor man.
So do you have any word for the youth of Nigeria?
Well, for the youth of Nigeria, they should just be patient. The future is very bright for them. It's unlike our time, when half of us were not educated, when 3/4 of us never even went to school at all. Now we have a situation where almost 75% from the age of 0 to 30 are educated. So they will understand themselves. They will be able to move together. They will be able to kill nepotism. They will be able to kill tribalism. They will be able to keep Nigeria one. They will understand that to keep Nigeria one is the best for everybody.
So what word would you like to say to your well-wishers, those who came to say happy birthday?
Well, I want to thank all of them for the surprise package. All these things were put together by a committee, and I was so surprised at the big party they have put on today. I say thank you to all of them. To all of them, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
At the 75th birthday of Senator Anthony Adefuye, this occasion was graced with dignitaries like the former governor of Ogun State, Benga Daniels, and the former senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Musili Obanikoro, with lots more dignitaries. The event also came to a wrap with the awesome performance of King Sunny Ade. My name is Precious Clement from Ecohot Blog. Stay tuned to this channel.
You're watching Ecohot Blog TV. Don't forget to subscribe.